Good afternoon. I have a question, and this question is a legitimate question that's directed to, you know, my friends and colleagues that are of a different ethnic background or racial background, if I may say. Um, but first, let me say to all of you who have been supportive, who have been standing on the front lines on behalf of justice, enough respect, enough thanks for that show of solidarity, because you didn't have to, you don't have to, but you do because you know it's the right thing to do, and it is greatly appreciated. My question also comes with a disclaimer, because it was not meant to be a thought-provoking question, but it actually is one. The question is, has it been difficult to see the injustices against so-called minorities over the years? It's a legitimate question, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing your answers. A lot of us acknowledge, and a lot of us do not acknowledge, that we can never really and truly say we understand something being experienced by another if us ourselves haven't experienced it. For example, one of my sons now have a broken leg, and I dare not say to him, son, I understand how you feel, because I don't. I've never had a broken bone, so I really don't know how he feels. What I know is that it's gonna be painful. What I know is that it's not something that I really would have wanted to happen, neither to him or to me or to anyone. But I really and truly don't know how he feels. So, has it been difficult to see the injustices towards so-called minorities over the years? There are those that may never find it in their hearts to relinquish themselves of that false superiority that was taught to them, and then are the same ones that question why are people reacting in such a way to the injustices that are being served. I find it a really difficult situation to understand, because in anything we do, if we truly want to have even basic understanding of how people are being affected, we would just think about what if the tables were turned. We never, as I've said before, we would not be able to precisely understand, but we would have a better picture painted of the impact that it has. Today I was in the streets and, going about my business, being a Jamaican, one one of the principles that we were raised with, or I was raised with, was, you're passing somebody in the street, you say hi, you greet people with a smile. It's a Jamaican thing. I realize here in the US, it's not so much a part of the culture. But one thing that I realized today that really stood out was there were those individuals that made an effort, even if it was not naturally them. You could tell the ones that made an effort to make an eye contact and to say hi or to smile or to create a pleasant vibe. I had that experience today. On the other hand, I had the experience of those who would walk extremely wide, and you could see the disgust on their face as a result of my presence. It's nothing new to me, but in the face of all that's happening, and the fact that all these things that are being documented, and the fact that you still have people who are showing no sign of empathy, speaks volume to where we're at as a society. Live and let love reign. We're far away from a solution or a resolution, if one may say so. But please remember, if I'm cut, one of the same source of my life is the same as yours. There's blood. And we all need heat, air, and water to survive as a species. So I'm no different from you. The superiority complex, it's time for it to be removed. And it's time for us to see ourselves in the other person, regardless of the shade of our skin. Equal rights and justice for all.